What is poppin' MFL Nation? MFL Total Access in the house. Will Power, Terry Babelis. Come on. Another great week of MFL action, and we're all at LeBaire this weekend.
Yes,
Yes, we are, Terry. Yes, we are.
great weekend ahead.
Yes.
The last one of the season before the playoffs.
The last week of the season before the
The
playoffs.
last everyone at LeBaire week until the playoffs. The next time we'll all
Preach,
be at
preach.
LeBaire together will be during the playoffs.
Damn, that's sad.
It's
Because
crazy
the
that
the, the Gilles Henry field was popping this weekend, eh? Puddle galore.
it's crazy. It was a lot of rain during last week, and then it was beautiful weather during the weekend. So
Yeah, true, true, true.
let's get into the show really quickly because we have a lot of things to cover and not much time to cover it. But before we get
Yes.
into the show, I know you watched the overtime tie game. Thank God there are no ties in the MFL. But quick question.
Yeah,
Does it apply to flag football? You saw both possessions because there are only two possessions, right?
yeah.
So obviously, 100%, I'm pretty sure you would say Cowboys should not have kicked it up from their own 5 or 6. But on the 5 or 6 yard line, it was a 23-yard field goal, so minus 18. They're on the 5 yard line. Uh, you would have not kicked the field goal, right? You would have tried to go for the
Okay.
touchdown.
That's a great question. So you mean after the Packers got a field goal?
No, Cowboys got the possession first.
Oh yeah, Packers take the field goal.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Oh,
before
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. Good.
The
Yeah, my bad.
Cowboys start with the possession. They drive the whole
Yeah,
field. They're at the 5. It's
yeah.
fourth and goal from the 5.
Well, I think to be honest, I think it was a little deeper. I don't know why, but I told my dad. I said they're not. I said they're not going to play for the tie. And then when I saw how poorly Jordan Love, he managed the play clock and then just threw it. There was 1 second. I was like, man, they were lucky to get the play off. They'll probably play for the tie.
Rewind.
Yeah.
Dallas's possession. The score is still 37-37. Dallas starts the ball in overtime.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. The Packers was like a 50-yard field goal to tie it. I'm talking
Okay.
about
Right.
before the Packers got the ball, the Cowboys started with the ball in overtime.
Oh, right. Or yes. Yes. Yes.
So the Cowboys were fourth and 5. Remember that on second down, Dak went to run, Parsons sacked him.
Yes. 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 And then became 4th and 5, and they took the field goal.
Yes, it was a 22-yarder, so they're on the
Right.
4 yard line.
Okay. Right.
It was fourth and goal from the 4. There were 4 minutes left in the overtime.
Yeah.
Tie game. Cowboys could kick the field goal, go up 3,
Yeah.
or go for the touchdown and force the Packers to get a touchdown to tie it.
Right. Exactly.
So what would you have done there?
If you're Dallas, of course you go for it.
Okay, you wanted to kick the field goal.
No, of course not. In neither situation would I kick the field goal yesterday.
Okay, I
Either.
don't know, but to me, like the Dallas one made even less sense, right? Because like then they're playing for clearly for the not to lose.
I mean, maybe they trust their defense. I mean, it's tough, yeah, because
No, no,
I know that too, and also you have to say, Packers have 4 down territory, right? Because they're not going to punt,
exactly.
so they have nothing to lose. It's a good question. I mean, yeah, the more annoying one to me was the Packers because they
I saw
knew
the Packers were on Dallas's 16.
the
It was
Packers.
fourth and 14 from Dallas's 16-yard line, so they weren't that far out.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was annoying because the Packers literally were saying we're settling for the tie.
exactly. That's what annoyed me. That's what annoyed me. When the Cowboys kicked the field goal, there was a chance it didn't end in a tie. But
Yeah,
Green Bay knew the best they could do is tie after kicking the field
but
goal.
you still would have went for the touchdown if you were Dallas.
Both.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
you
like the
don't play for ties.
Packers,
You don't play for
there's
ties.
no ties in the MFL, but in a screwed up world where we could imagine there were,
Yeah.
it's as if the last play of the game you're down 1, you decide to go for 1.
Oh yeah,
That's
totally.
essentially what the Packers did.
Yeah, I don't know who the hell would ever do that, but it's exactly that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get right to it. What division you want to start with?
Speaking of not going for one, let's go Div one. I know what you were alluding to. Let's jump the Div one right away.
What was I
We had
alluding
three
to?
games.
What,
Um,
you in the
let's
playoffs?
we had
What, what was I alluding to?
the
Did something happen this past weekend?
no, bro, the Iron Wolves.
That's like last season, bro.
Yeah, I know, but
I
we
moved
never.
on from that. Like, come on,
No. Never, bro. That's the scar. It's the scar, bro. It's like a tattoo.
nice shirt.
Respect. Bless. But the roster unit was a crazy game. You weren't there because you were babysitting Athena at the time. But when I watched this game, it was pick galore. Like Andrew, it felt like he threw. It honestly felt like he threw like 7 interceptions on his first 8 passes. But to be fair, he actually had a sick corner out touchdown pass to I think it was Haney. So it started off, but from there it went
He literally
completely
went
down.
6 for 7 on his first drive.
Yeah. That's exactly why I said what I said. And then Ronster go and they get
They
exactly
punted and they won
yes
the game.
they punted and the very next play Flash was a pick six to Kyle. Kyle balled out.
So it was a good punt then.
Technically it was a good punt, but I
That
don't know.
exists in your vocabulary?
What?
That word exists in your vocabulary? Those words, that sentence saying that was
No,
a
I mean,
good punt?
no, it was obviously it was not a
Is
good
this
punt. I mean,
AI?
technically, at the end of the day, they won the game. People are going to say it was. Of course, it wasn't. So there's no justification on that. I mean, at the end of the day, they won, but
Yeah.
it was still the
I
wrong
was really
decision.
impressed. Like I get he threw 4 picks, but like he put up 34 points, over 300 yards, 5 touchdowns. Like it's not as if Andrew plays quarterback. Like obviously he's a baller, he's an athlete, he can play a new position, but like he subbed in a little bit here and there in Div 2 and Div 3. Like I don't know if he's ever played in Division 1 quarterback. Like that's a lot of yards and a lot of touchdowns to throw, no?
That's exactly what I meant for how the game started, minus the first possession, to how like when I ended up leaving the game. I think they were down by quite a bit, and I was checking the play-by-play, and like Andrew was just continuously putting the team on his back, and they were methodically driving down the field.
Yeah.
Like you said, 310 yards. Like this game was finished here. I'm telling you, I don't know what the score was at halftime, but at a certain point, like the Ronso just felt like they controlled the game, and then the unit just didn't go away. And like respect to them, right? Because Dylan's not there. Obviously, you don't have your starting quarterback, so you're missing these KJ. I believe he ended up beating last second. So this was a
You know
huge.
this was this Dobbs?
No, our boy McSweeney subbed.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Our boy Ryan McSweeney subbed. But it was really impressive to see how units stayed in this game after being down as much as they were early. But Joffrey Terry, we know he quarterbacks in Division Two.
I
He
saw him throw against average Joe's man, and he's good. He's a real quarterback.
that
He
that
ain't
ball
no
comes in
dinker
tight.
dunker. He ain't no guy that throws with the throwing motion that the guy on Thunder Buddies throws with. He knows how to toss the ball.
That ball comes in tight, man. It's a spiral, and you better be ready because Leo caught a ball, and he was like SC when he caught the ball because it was such a bullet. Joffrey put some muster on that one, but look, huge game for both teams. Both teams out there starting quarterback. It's all about that next man up mentality, and also got it done.
And look, both teams still in a playoff spot, right? Unit sitting at 3-4, losing a few straight games now, at least two, maybe three. What is it? Yeah, 3 straight losses after 3 straight wins, but still in a playoff spot. Like that goes to show, like, yes, we could hit on the 3 straight losses, but that goes to show how strong they start out the season to lose 3 straight games and still be in a playoff spot. Obviously, if KOB win against Honor Game this upcoming week, the unit will be half a game out of a playoff spot.
Yeah,
But look, Honor Game showed some promise, man.
man, did they ever? It was like talk about with the old expression, Mom always says, "Man, ugly wins better than pretty loss."
It's
And
a moral victory for them.
no, they're they're too good of a team to have more victories. But I was impressed with how they played. And we started out the game 5-on-5. I don't think we took them for granted. I think this is just a team that's led by Dave, that's smart, and they just know how to play the game. They know how to play the game well. And yeah, we got stopped in the red zone. I threw a bad pick. Our defense ended up playing a great game. Larissa's 4 sacks, a safety that basically ended up winning us the game. And yeah, this game was a lot closer than we thought it was going to be. But yeah, Honor Game, they're getting at least one win this season, Terry. They're not going to go winless.
Okay, I know there's nothing quick about you, but let's go rapid fire. You have 1 second to answer these 3 questions before we move on to Division 2. Good at
Agreed.
that?
Yep, love it.
Agreed?
Agreed.
Okay, question one. Does Honor Game
Yeah.
win one game this weekend? They're playing against Ronsard and KOB.
No.
Who wins, the unit or the Outlaws?
Outlaws.
If the Pack lose against Arnos, are their playoff hopes dead?
Yes.
You did a good job.
Thank
That
you.
was pretty solid.
Thank you.
Division
Thank you.
two?
Lift two. Let's go.
Did you like that segment?
That was actually really fun. Could we do that like from now on?
Okay, Division two. Man, I had PTSD walking to the field, and we knew Guillaume was not there for his morning game with the Pack. So like we're like maybe he's just running late. Maybe he had things to do in the morning. Maybe he overslept. But like the Thunder Buddies next season game was not right after. It was at noon. So he had a good hour and a half in between to get
Yeah.
there. Then I see Simone Duchesne warming up. Nico Potvin telling John, "Oh, Brian's not here yet. Can you enter the sub?" Like, no, 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 no. He put up 59 freaking points against us last week. He ain't subbing for you. He's like, oh, too bad. Thank
Man.
God we won this game, man.
That was yeah. I was actually annoyed when you told me Simone was throwing, and it was
Yeah,
like,
I mean,
like
I wish I was kidding.
yeah, yeah. And like this, it felt like I was talking to the guys. It felt like he was going to put up 59 again because they scored their first 2 drives. Our defense came up clutch, man. Right? 2 interceptions, one
Very
by
clutch, especially in the
Woodley.
second half.
Yeah, one by Woodley, one by Rob. I think it was 3 straight passes or there was 3 straight possessions that ended in a pick.
Yeah.
They threw one, we threw one, and the very next play, Rob got a pick. And yeah, it was like to hold this team with Guillaume absent, the replacement of Simon Deschesney. Very not a a downgrade at all, not necessarily an upgrade either. Very similar quarterbacks. You think this team would be able to put up more than 24 points, but our defense is its job, and you clutched up at the end by getting that last touchdown there to Max, and we got a much needed win because at 1-4, our season, I don't want to say it would have been over, but it would have been a really really tough hill to climb.
Yeah. Looking at the matchups this week, obviously Rossoff, who started 4-0, are 4-3. That makes total sense.
Yeah.
Playing against Pacemakers, who you can argue is going to be, it's up in the air, right? It's a winnable game for both of them. Who do you like in this game?
I think Ross bounces back. I don't think they're going to lose. I mean, losing Forshaw would make complete sense after starting 4-0. But my gut tells me after the tough game by Pacemakers this past week and losing to Witching Hour and Witching Hour's defense, give Rossi some tough times. I can see that happening in this game. I got Ross winning.
Thunder Buddies, Double Dippers, over under.
Over under 86 and a half.
Okay, both him, you, and Average Joe's are not playing this upcoming weekend. Through eight,
Facts.
that means that through 8 weeks of the regular season, him, you will be undefeated, and Average Joe's will be winless, which is more surprising.
Average Joe's winless 100%.
I gotta agree.
Yeah, like I mean, their playoff hopes are. I mean, we assumed they were going to be done, but now they're officially eliminated. Who would have thought with 2 games left to be officially eliminated?
Yeah,
Maybe from the 1 seed, but not a playoff spot.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I think Double Dippers broke them. Ever since Double Dippers put up 40 in that one half, they haven't won a game.
That man, it just shows roster inconsistency is a killer, man. It's a
Yeah.
killer. It's you got to have your guys there, especially your quarterback. It's tough.
Last question that I have for you, maybe then you could ask me one.
Yeah,
Uh,
agreed.
him, you, Double Dippers, 1 and 2 in the power rankings. Who's your number three?
Witching hour.
Over Trench Babies?
That's tough. I was just really impressed how Witching Hour's defense played. I think they got 5 interceptions this past weekend. Treasure Babies 2 had a nice victory. Yeah, they won against Average Joe's. I think I would have Witching Hour at 3, Treasure Babies at 4.
All right.
Wait,
Division
there was one thing I wanted to ask. If you pull up the schedule this upcoming weekend. Yeah, exactly. Witching Hour rejects. Who wins?
rejects.
Huge game, both teams, man. Let's see, 2, Witching Hour 4. I mean, Witching Hour win, they basically clinch a playoff spot.
I don't think so.
I mean, to be 5-3, it'd be looking pretty good. Like I say, north of 75%.
Yeah.
Rejects lose 3-4. That's the big game.
Division three?
Let's go. Holy cow, there was some.
This was surprising. Là, les gros coq Iron Trollers, like, how did they put up 0 points? Like with
I,
Josh there, John there, Vince Granado was there. Obviously, Alex, Lucas, Fred were there. Like, how did they put up 0 points?
I honestly have no idea. I was speaking to JF, and he was like, it was probably the worst game he like saw the Les Gros Coq Iron Trollers receiver core have like ever. It was like people were dropping balls. There seemed to be miscommunication, and
JF Lawrence?
yeah, yeah, we're JF Lawrence, and like this
He was
Laos
watching the game?
yeah, I don't know if I think he was either playing right after, but he watched the game. And this is a Lao team that has a strong defense, right? But doesn't necessarily put up 39 points. But when your defense is getting you stops like that, it makes it a lot easier for Dave. 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, only 7 incompletions. I'm honestly shocked. Like I did not think if it was 39-0, I think I would have told him to do that. And Go Cuck would, sorry, the Go Iron Trollers won this game.
Yeah.
John's not a guy that gets beat by that big a margin.
No, so that's what's surprising. And then Josh was there too.
Yeah.
And then Loud went to go lose in the same day by 31 points.
Speaking of JF, Spartans putting up 50. What a weird weekend in Div 3.
Ducks Drama Club. I think Drama Club making the switch at quarterback. Um, Ducks might have to get moved up to Division Two again.
That's definitely not what they want. Well, okay, what do you think? Okay,
Well, they were crying about getting smacked silly in Division Two, and then they're coming in Division Two and doing the same thing to Division Three teams.
what's the record?
I think they're 4-2, 5-2,
5-2.
sitting in
At the
first
one seed
place.
right Okay, rapid fire. Who quarterbacks next week for Jama Club if they have a game next week, or who quarterbacks next game for Jama Club?
Kev St. Pierre.
Yeah,
Nah, it's confirmed. It's confirmed.
really, eh?
Yeah.
Fair, fair, fair.
1 second. Yeah, like les Gros Iron Trollers beat this Ducks team like, who are number one in Division Three, but then les Gros Iron Trollers lost to La Horde, who are not first.
By 39.
Yeah. You know what the game of the week is in Division Three though?
Tell me, dog.
Ducks Gridiron Lions. Gridiron
Man, when
Irons who are
Gridiron
like
Lions
the CIE Fusion almost.
for real,
Like a rematch of Division Three fall last season when these were the top two teams.
man, that's a
But
good
this
one.
season, Phoenix has something to say about that.
Hey, let's go. Respect,
E-
good call. Tough
Even
week. Tough.
though huge shout out to Tropic Thunder who came out with a huge win.
Yes.
Difference between 3-3 and 2-4 seems more than just one game. I don't know why, but like,
No, it's huge. Meant to be like two games under 500 or be 500 is
yeah.
that'd be a big deal.
And let's not sleep on Bandits, eh?
No, for it, yeah. 3-2 positive record. I think we have a double header, right? We got Spartans first and Bat
We
Man.
have to put them in their place at 3 o'clock because they've been talking some smack in Laval. I remember when Kevin sent that video of a few of those Bandit guys saying they're
Oh
gonna
yeah,
strap you up and
our
stuff.
boy, our boy, Matt, eh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be. I'm excited for this game. No, good guys. We got friendly banter.
But yeah, they are great guys.
Yeah.
And they went 3-0 this weekend after Kevin picked against them all three games. I don't know if you saw them shutting him out at the
Hey, I did. Hey, shout out to Kevin. That's what Kevin does best, man.
incorrectly picks teams.
He's a pro at it, bro. An absolute pro.
Division 4.
Talk about tight games, eh?
All tight games almost, eh? Really, all one score games? Wow.
Is that a wow? One, two, three. That's five. Wow, that's crazy.
Great party there.
Preach. Um,
Alouettes getting their first loss of the season to Action Squad. Shout out to Action Squad. We got three teams with one loss, three teams with two losses, and then the next tier has five losses. Is it set in stone that the top six make the playoffs?
that was a tough loss for Blue Badgers, Terry. They win that game. They're 3-4. Let's say Creeking 3-2. They still have a yes. Like if you tell me right now, I think there's a 91% chance the six that are in the playoff spot right now stay.
Especially that Blue Badger going up against Munster Tigers.
4-1, four, yeah, four. I Creaking at 3-2. I can't see them missing the playoffs. No,
I
I,
honestly had all four non-playoff teams in the playoffs preseason. Who are you most surprised to be in a non-playoff spot right now and only have one or two wins through 6 or 7 games?
for me, it's Slicks.
Really?
Yeah, it's Slicks. Martin Misel, that's what our two studs at quarterback, eh?
Are two studs at quarterback?
Like our Div 1 receiver QB.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's tough. Like Vince doesn't quarterback, so like I mean, it's surprising, but not more surprising than Slicks, who have been a juggernaut in this league for a while. Nomad too. I mean, like they've had their inconsistencies, right? So I am surprised about that, but not as surprised as Slicks. No, for me, it's Slicks, man. And then Blue Badger. Okay, Blue Badgers. Yeah, give them a run for their money, but if you would have told me there was one of those four teams that would have made it, I definitely would have said Slicks would be the one that made it.
It is crazy because like if you didn't show me like the records, I feel that like I can make an argument for any of the four non-playoff teams that they could go on a run in the playoffs.
Oh, totally, for sure. And then yeah, I mean, like the plus minus differential is not that great. Like look at Blue Badgers, Terry. They have a plus minus differential of plus 13, and they're two and
Even though
five.
they're 3 games behind under
That's insane.
500.
Like that has to be like how is that even possible?
They probably blew out the two teams in their two wins. Not even that much. They lost a lot of close games. Lost by one, 11, 2, 1,
Man, that's tough.
5. All their games are by a few points except for one of
Man,
them.
that's tough, man. Losing in the clutch is tough.
For Division 5.
Let's go.
Close game, forfeit game. Bandits doubling up on those Politos. Cessna is flying high.
Oof, that offense is hot.
Who has the hotter offense right now? Cessnas or Fat Players?
I think it's fat players. I think it's 1A fat players and 1B Cessnas because fat players 6. wow, 235 points in 6 games. They scored 38 this past weekend. But yeah, Cessna's too. They're man, that'd be solid. 6-1. 6-1. They're tough loss for Los Politos, right? Sitting at 2-3, but still have 2 games in hand over Sax Farm. Knights are sitting at 2-4. I mean, it's like I love this division, Terry. I think like this is the one that has the most to play for until the end, just because like the first 4 teams get a bye, right?
Yeah,
So right now, realistically, you have Wong Dynasty a chance to get the bye, A Squad a chance to get the bye, and Spartans Team 514 are a little bit less of a chance. But like Wong Dynasty, A Squad, 1 game out of the 4 seed that gets a bye. So this is a pedal to the metal. And then you
dark
have
horse playoff contender.
I'm gonna go with the Hive.
Really?
Yeah, I like that. I like their roster. They've been inconsistent this season, obviously. But look, Terry, 2-5, only
Do you
one
think they
game
make the
left.
playoffs?
Sorry.
Do you think they make the playoffs?
Look, you said dark horse, man. We see them at a 17 spot right now. My gut tells me they still are in. They still are in.
By dark horse,
Um,
I meant team that's like not favorite that's gonna make
yeah,
a deep
yeah.
run.
I'm talking a dark horse, not just a dark horse. Give me that horse, bro. I'm jumping on that horse.
I was gonna say like if we were a betting man now and we put odds for each teams, obviously the record would be a big indicator to how favorite a team is, right? So like Titans probably have the highest, well probably the most favored team to win the championship of Division 5 as of right now, somehow being 7-0. So there's no way they finish 500, which is
That's
shocking.
yeah. No, that's pretty bananas. I'm not gonna
It
lie.
must
I
be
think
like
that yeah. No, the 139 points in 7 games is only giving up. That's pretty impressive.
yeah. So I was gonna say like I like all four of these middle of the pack teams that are sitting at 3-3. Team 514, Les Last Calls, Big Assets, and Bandits.
Mm.
Those four teams are sitting at 3-3, and all four of those teams, like especially Les Last Calls and Big Assets. I think I had Les Last Calls and Big Assets as like in my top three preseason. So it's shocking that they're 3-3. I'd love the value of picking them to be the
Mm.
favorites in Division 5.
And honestly, I really dislike the value of picking Titans in Division 5.
You're not gonna make much money, so you might as well not pick them. But uniforms, flags are sick.
Yeah, for reals, for reals.
I think
And,
that's what it
like,
took.
it's possible. And like I'll be the first to tell you, I did not see this Titans coming, the 7-0 season come. Even the 7-3, if they lose 3-0, I did not see that coming. Maybe it's the year for the Titans, Terry. Maybe.
Are they for sure getting the bye?
That's a good point. No, no, most definitely not. They're probably going to finish 7-3 realistically. So 5-2. No, they're definitely not for sure getting the bye. If I had to guess, I'd say they do. Let's
Yeah.
play some favorable-ish matchups, but yeah, no, you give me Titans on the field, I'm taking the field.
To win the championship.
Agreed.
Yeah, same, but it's not because of Titans. It's just because of how competitive this division is.
Yeah, that's fair. Big booty, Cessnas,
I'm telling you, if I had to bet, I'd say one of the 3-3 teams right now are winning the chip.
for reals.
Yeah, remember that.
That's actually respect.
Women's,
Mamas Jamas, what happened? Come on, now you're supposed to score and win.
they scored last week though.
They did. Yeah, they did against the rookies. We weren't sure if they did, right? Because the game got
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
uploaded late.
Four pick sixes in this game from Gabriel Mongrain. Got to shut that out. I think it's a record in the women's, and I think it ties the record all divisions.
Really.
Besides that game, I think all the other games are pretty close. Rookies really taking off and not being such rookies anymore with the addition of Maya and Sarah.
Yeah.
You got them leapfrogging Flagmois La Pêche finally in a playoff position, sitting at 4-4. You got four teams with one loss, William. Two teams with two losses. The top six teams have at most two losses. This is exciting. Like I don't think we've ever seen. Well, we've obviously never seen this many teams in a women's division ever, but
Mhm.
we've never seen this much talent in the women's division, and it's great to see.
And how about no more undefeated teams, right? Leftovers were sitting at 5-0 against 3-1 Drama Queens. Drama Queens squeezed out a victory.
Yeah.
Uh, it's
Didn't
pretty impressive.
we
Yeah,
predicted that game? I mean,
we previewed it.
yeah, that was what I was looking for. Thank you, William.
Yeah, come on, I got you. That
I've heard
was
your dad talk to you before we got on air live, and he was saying William quite a few times, so it kind of stuck with me, William.
Terry. I don't know what you're talking about, Terry.
But yeah, great. I mean, great job pulling out the win. But you know what Mom
Mhm.
always says,
She best believe an ugly win better than a pretty loss.
and I'm sure Kayla said this after the game, winning by 7 points, only putting up 20 points, throwing three interceptions, barely hitting the 100 yard plateau. But exactly what you said. And this was a huge statement win for Drama Queens, right? We know Drama Queens defending champions. Um, Lost to rookies.
In a tight one.
Uh,
That was
yeah, I was gonna say earlier in the season, but they only played one game through their first 4 weeks somehow. So they're gonna get the momentum going to the playoffs. They got Crazy Bees rematch of that finals. Hopefully, there's more than 1 point in this one coming up this weekend.
Antigua same day, Terry. Look at that. They got Crazy Bees Antigua same day. Okay, Fire.
They go 1-1.
Drama Queens. Okay, okay. I was gonna say Drama Queens 1.5. Are you taking under or over?
They go 1-1.
Okay, so you're taking the under. Okay.
Yeah. TK just scored 76 points. They're not about to lose. Uh, I don't think Drama Queens currently have the firepower to hold up with them. But I do think that they should take a lot from this game, and it'll help them down the line. They have to play them again in the playoffs. Um,
You know what? My gut telling me Drama Queens go 0-2.
oh shit!
Yeah.
Crazy Beast, who did not manage to pull off a win in the three-team division last spring, beat them finally this season.
Yeah, going for it, man. Strange things happen in MFL. Lord knows.
Flag-moi la pêche, les Faucheurs. This is probably must win for both of them. If not, their playoff hopes are extinct. It's going to be a good one at 4:30. Louvre du Nord, Des Drapeau, battle of two top-heavy teams there. That's going to be an exciting one at 9 a.m.
Also, Flag Mile Pesh have sick jerseys.
Yep.
We have a few teams with sick jerseys.
Yes, we do.
Yeah,
We appreciate that, especially when their numbers nice and clear.
for reals. For reals.
Let's go to MFL Laval. Bandino's missing fine wine, Rob White, but no problem. Think Matt chugged a bottle of wine before the game and reincarnated himself as Rob White, going 23 of 27, 166 touchdowns, no interceptions. Seriously, good game by him. Obviously, Northsiders were missing their quarterback and a few players, so it was pretty ugly.
Mm.
Cougars getting a big win over High on Audibles. Looking at the standings here, top four make the playoffs. High on Audibles, Northsider is going to be battling for that last playoff spot. And would you look at that? They're playing against each other this coming week.
Can't make that stuff up. High and Audibles lose, their season's done.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no, 1-6. Northside's 3-2. Yeah, gotta play it like the playoffs, man. Gotta play it like the playoffs.
Division 2.
There's some blowups this weekend, eh?
Yeah, so these Mighty Ducks and Thieving Bears might be the top two favorites with Route Runners. I mean, all four teams that won this weekend are probably your top four semifinalists of this division, right? You have Route Runners, like Thieving Bears, El Pollo, Loco, and Mighty Ducks. Just 5 wins amongst the four teams so far. I'm pretty sure a lot of them play against each other in the final weeks of the season, so we should see more L's coming up.
Mm.
But look, Flagzilla 0-3, only 3 games played so far. They still have a shot. Look, that last playoff spot is clearly up for grabs, right? Spartans
Yeah.
sitting at 1-6. They're not holding on by any means with any real strength here. It's as if you're holding on to the spot, basically.
And Lord knows I can't hold. But look at that. That's crazy. Imagine 3 games played to 7. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I guess you got some double headers coming up for Flagzilla. But yes, all that to say that number 6 spot is most definitely up for grabs. One and
And
two
even
spot,
for Les Roteurs, who are 0-6, if they win this week, uh,
man.
if they win and Spartans lose, they're in a playoff spot.
Okay, I know you're a math guy and you bust for that. So right now we have Spartans at 1-6, Flagzilla at 0-3. Mathematically in your head, who has a better chance of grabbing that 6 seed? Forget about roster, all that stuff.
Flagzilla.
Flagzilla,
It's very easy. Flagzilla could win up to 7 games
but they've won 0% of their games.
through three very small sample size, and they only have 4 points for, so they're barely averaging a point a game. And I think all those 4 points are two safeties. Uh, but yeah, you got to give Flagzilla just for the potential, right?
Okay, I like that. I was curious to see what you say.
Yeah. But honestly, if you ask me who makes the playoffs, I say it's Les Roteurs de Saint-Eux.
And then Spartans bump out.
It's between Spartans and Blazers for that last spot, or second to last spot, how you want to see it.
Yeah, damn, that'll be tight.
Yeah. Who's your favorite right now if you have to pick one?
Thieving Bears.
Our boys,
Yeah,
you
it's
trying to make them happy because you know they listen, right?
hey, look, and hopefully when we play
You-
against them, they'll be chill. And
you're one for the people.
yeah, you mean you know I always
Okay,
am.
so
But I
I'll
heard
ask you. Oh, go ahead.
yeah, no, I like the roster, man. I think top to bottom, both sides of the ball, it's tough. I know route runners have been putting up points. And yeah, don't sleep on Mighty Ducks. They're the good roster too. There, that point differential is nuts at 130. But I think 1A Sleeping Bears.
I'll ask you a more difficult question then.
I like
Who's
it.
your favorite thieving bear?
My favorite Sleeping Bear, Winnie the Pooh, bro. Winnie the Pooh. Give me that all day long.
Escaped out of that one, eh? Um, for those who don't know, we did a little rapid fire segment this show because William Power needs to go watch his Dolphins lose to the Jets. Uh,
Honestly, this would have been a great excuse to not have to watch them.
bold predictions?
Yeah, you go. You go first. I go. I give a diff for you. You give a diff for me.
Okay.
You're diff four.
I like that. I was probably gonna go Div 4. So Div 4 had all the games within one score this past weekend, right? One, two, three, four, 5 games, including one overtime game, where in nothing but D, we had Anthony sub in, and he scored, I think, almost all the points of those 21 points. Who I didn't bump into, but he saw me apple picking this past weekend. Um,
What, Terry?
I had to go apple picking this weekend. It's apparently the thing you do when you have a kid and all that stuff. And he also is a newly father. Uh, and
Respect.
he also went apple picking. Don't know if he was forced or not, like how I was, but apparently he saw me and he wrote to me, he's like, "Hey, were you apple picking?"
That's so cute.
Yeah. Maybe next year we'll go together.
Hey, I can tell you, I won't be out picking anytime soon, brother.
Well, it also helped that the Cowboys were playing Sunday night, so I kind of like had time during the day, you know?
You went on Sunday?
Yeah, why?
Oh, so you couldn't go. Well, I guess you could have went Saturday, but Saturday late.
Why were you surprised that I went on Sunday?
Well, I mean, there is NFL Sunday, but
But Cowboys
respect
are
that.
playing Sunday night, you know, so like
Yeah, yeah, facts,
you gotta
facts.
pick your battles. Like if they're playing 1 p.m., it would have been well, I had to wake up really early, but it
Yeah,
is what it is.
yeah, preach.
Um, so back to my bold prediction. Let's look at the standings at the same time. Make this one extra spicy. Earlier in the show, you said all 6 teams are locked and loaded into a
They're
playoff
locked,
spot,
bro.
right?
They're locked. They're locked.
Right.
Locked.
So Creek needs to play 2 games this weekend. Blue Badgers play one. Blue Badgers will beat Mustard Tigers, which will be it's not that bold, but it's an upset as of right now, right?
Yeah,
Mustard Tigers looking hella not mustardy and not as old as they usually look. And Creek
yeah,
have been above 500,
yeah.
and they're playing Mustard Tigers and Martin Mysteries. So far, it's not really bold saying that Creek will lose both. Blue Badgers will win one. That'll make Blue Badgers 3-5, Creek 3-4. Blue Badgers will only be half a game out of a playoff spot, going from eliminated in William Power's eyes to half a game out of a playoff spot. But not only will this happen, but Blue Badgers, so Mustard Tigers are beating Creakinese, Martin Mystère are beating Creakinese. Blue
Okay.
Badgers will score more points in that game than Creakinese will give up in their previous 2 games. So Blue Badgers will score more points than a team that than 2 other teams score combined.
Okay.
You following me?
No. All
So
I know is Creakinis are going 0-2.
and Blue Badgers going 1-0,
Want to
and
know?
no matter how many points Mustard Tigers put up on Creakinese and Martin Mystère put up on Creakinese, Blue Badgers scoring more points in their one game than those 2 teams combined.
That's a lot of math, and that sounds pretty bold.
What's yours? Division two.
Div 2. I had a there was one game, well, a few games that caught my eye this weekend. There was one in particular. Oh yes, okay, Nice Cities Pacemakers. Um, we don't know records and stuff. Okay, I'm gonna say Nice Cities. Guillaume missed last game. He's gonna be there this week. Pacemakers. Rossi had a tough game. I say both quarterbacks throw for at least 375 yards combined. Not sorry, not combined. Individually, not combined.
Combined would have been very, very unbold. William.
Rossi throws for 375 minimum. Guillaume throws for 375 minimum. We
How
got an
many
absolute barn burner.
how many touchdowns?
4. No, I say we're gonna go. Yeah, I see Rossi throws 7, Guillaume throws 8.
And picks?
One each.
And what was your over under in the Thunder Buddies Double Dippers game?
It was like I think it was like 88 and a half.
That's what you said?
Yeah, I think
Does
so.
this game score more points than that?
They see pacemakers?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
And which game scores lower points? Witching Hour Rejects or Raw Sauce Pacemakers?
Reject switching out. I can see that game finishing 19-18.
All right. Gonna go watch some Dolphins?
Top of rifle. Let's go. 0-4, baby. Let's get it. Talk about rapid fire, right?
1-4? What do you say?
0-4.
Oh yeah, makes more sense. Yeah.
I should say.
See y'all at La Bear.
Hey, LeBear Saturday. Be there, be square. Get your pizza. Come on, I'm gonna get my pizza. Come on now. Get his pizza. All right, folks. Thanks for tuning in.